Hey guys, welcome back to Stuff and Things for your daily dose of nerd news. On today's episode, we get a little insight into our craving for baby flesh. The moon is looking younger and younger every day, and a very exciting Kickstarter project coming out of Canada. So to start things off, have you ever really thought about the whole, ooh, I want to gobble you up thing we do with babies? Especially with women? I mean, it probably happens with guys. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've been around a newborn. But, I probably do it. But we finally have some answers as to why we do this. And of course, it's thanks to our wonderful friend Evolution, trying to help out those babies. Researchers from Dresden, Germany conducted a study where they figured out, first off, what exactly composes the smell of fresh 2-week-old baby pajamas. They then exposed the smell to two different groups of women. One group had never had children ever before, and the other group had children within a few weeks. In both groups of women, and especially in the ones who just had kids, the areas of the brain responsible for our love of food and all sorts of food reward stuff, along with drug addiction and tobacco stuff, just lit up. So basically, we're like addicted to the smell and everything of baby flesh. Moving along, every so often a scientist will come around and revise the age or known age of something. And of course, this causes a massive paradigm shift that launches the whole scientific community into a new golden age and brings about world peace. Unfortunately, this isn't one of those times. Richard Carlston from the Carnegie Institute of Washington has come up with a new estimate for the age of the moon. It's actually about 100 million years younger than previously thought. Which, hey, you say to yourself, that doesn't really sound like too big a deal when we're talking about like billions of years. Initially, we thought it was around that 4.55 to 4.44 region. But anyways, he's narrowed that down, and what that really shows us, possibly, is that there was a time when the Earth, before the moon smacked into us, which is the current leading theory, that Earth was actually quite a different place. I mean, our whole everything would have been completely different. So it might just give us new insights into that. And finally, a story that combines two of our favorite things here on the show, Kickstarter and 3D printers. 28-year-old Rylan Grayston of Yorktown, Saskatchewan, along with a group of experts, have launched a Kickstarter for a ridiculously cheap 3D printer. It's going to cost $100. And in just over a day, when his Kickstarter launched on the 20th, he met the initial goal of $50,000, and at time of recording, we're sitting at just over $384,000. And that's with 2,900 backers. The $100 will get you the 3D printer, which you have to assemble yourself. It's not really too big a deal. Plus 100 milliliters of their specially designed resin to do all the fancy stuff like keychains and whistles, whatever you do with 3D printers. Some of the higher tiers include a HD camera and a special platform so you can scan the stuff yourself. Of course, if you have your own camera, you can just do it yourself. It all ties into a 3D modeling program called Blender, which is completely open source, so hey, anyone can use this. And if you look at the Kickstarter itself, it's a very simple project. All the tiers, there's very simple tiers, it's very clear cut what you want to do. And this seems to just really tie into their philosophy. What they're going for is just, this is going to be the object that's in everyone's household. You know, it's going to be with your toaster and your blender and your microwave. Every household is going to have one. And at $100, that's really quite feasible. So that'll be it for today, guys, and of course the question should be really simple. Do you think $100 is reasonable to actually pick yourself up a 3D printer? I mean, sure, not everyone can use the applications for it, but software advances, technology advances, this is a really great starting point. I mean, for a lot of hobbyists, $100 really isn't that bad. And hey, if you can like 3D print some Warhammer models, you'll probably save a ton of money. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And of course, if you like what you see, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons wherever they happen to be. And we'll check you in the next video.